Devon Larratt just might have finally started training bicep curls. Devon is someone who has become more and more known for his super specialized training. Often he is criticized for having literally zero range of motion in his lifting and never training any kind of more fundamental movement like a bench press or a bicep curl, let alone something really crazy like squat or deadlift. Devon's super specialized training has gained a lot of popularity over the last couple years, but so has the Georgian method that relies heavily on bicep curls through a range of motion. The Georgian team is also very good at bench pressing, and some of them even do things like squatting. I know, it's crazy. Of course, Devon's theory is that specialized training will have a greater carryover to the table, but the Georgian style of training has clearly yielded a much higher degree of overall hypertrophy. So which one is better? Well, Levon won, so that one's better, right? That is one way you could approach it, but I also think that Devon's progress over the last couple years has been very impressive, especially considering his weights. However, recently, Devon has finally admitted that perhaps the Georgian method is actually better. Let's take a listen to this clip.
When you go here, it's the best position where you open your feet.
I should probably do some bicep curls.
Honestly.
Or maybe some bench press.
Honestly.
I know.
I believe if you like,
but I'm so
a
broken.
little bit.
I'm so broken everywhere.
So it sounds like Devon is saying that maybe he should have been doing these movements the entire time, but it's more about him being unable to do them because of health reasons rather than him simply thinking those exercises are worthless. From my perspective, it seems like maybe if your goal was to be as good as you can be as compared to your body weight, Devon's training plan of almost entirely sport-specific isometrics is the way to go. But if your goal is just to be the best puller you can be and you don't care about making a weight class, I would have to think that hypertrophy is really important. In general, bigger people are stronger people, and in every sport that I'm aware of, the biggest people are the strongest people. This isn't always the case, of course there are exceptions to this rule, but just looking at the very pointy end of the top guys in other strength sports like strongman, powerlifting, etc., most of the top guys are massive. Especially in strongman, they tend to be a lot closer to Levon's weight, and Devon's weight would be more representative of the food they eat. But it sounds like Devon is somewhat conceding that this approach of more hypertrophy-based training is probably a better one overall for maximizing strength, but the combination of nagging injuries and the fact that he has just struggled to eat enough calories to bulk up to anywhere near the size of Levon could mean that a more hypertrophy-based style of training is not going to be as helpful for Devon. If movements like bicep curls and bench press are hurting him and he can't eat anyway, there might not be any point in doing this stuff. And especially now that Devon is cutting down to the lighter weight classes, I think his isometric heavy training is going to be perfect for him. But let me know what you guys think about this. Do you think Devon should have been doing a training style more like the Georgian team the entire time, or do you think that because of his particular situation that would not have worked out well for him?